Hello lovelies, and a warm, bright welcome back to the cold, dark world of Silent Hill, here on the Pyramid Head Victim Support Group. Did he bloody touch you? Did he? Show me where on the mannequin, if you can get it to stand still and stop swinging its knife arms at your neck for 2 seconds. This will be a slightly shorter installment this week as we work through the game's middle 8, warming up for the final larynx-destroying chorus. But it is a middle 8 jam-packed with yummy plots, slightly less yummy sewers, and a gunfight on a carousel. Ye fuckity haw. So, don't feel too hard done by, because nobody's listening except me. And I don't fucking care. Last time on the Pyramid Head Victim Support Group, Officer Sybil told us a fanciful tale about our daughter Cheryl crossing a lake on nothing more than thin air before accusing everybody else of being on drugs. Still, a lead is a lead, and so a brief chat with Lisa Garland, the resident whining coward of Alchemilla Hospital, brought us to a waterwork plant, and subsequently here into the no less monster-infested sewers that run underneath the town, where we hope to surface in the resort area and continue our search for our still mysteriously uneaten, knee-high little pudding. We'll encounter a couple of new terror beasts down here in the dark, the first being these highly aggravating hang-scratchers, swift, scaly, deadly little bastards that will either attempt to corner you somewhere on the narrow walkways and harvest your groin blood with their scythe-like forelimbs, or, as their name suggests, hang from the ceilings and swipe at your face as you run past. A couple of close-range shotgun blasts is normally enough to take the fight out of them, which you should do quite regularly. I'm a big advocate of running away from shit in this game to conserve ammo, or, at this fairly late stage at least, avoiding prolonged battles with the underpowered pistol, but as I say, you have precious little room to maneuver down here, and these reptilian reprobates will chase you endlessly like you owe them money until you wind up too overwhelmed by sheer numbers to escape them. I don't know if you'll see this for yourself this playthrough, because I don't generally hang around long enough to give the hang scratchers a chance to attack me, but when they do, they have a very distinctive battle cry that sounds very much like they're hissing, "Let go of me!" It's kinda hilarious now because it's like, well, I'm not touching you, you little dickhead. They're like football players diving around for a penalty. But it takes on a far more disturbing relevance later on in the game when you realise where all these monsters are coming from. There's a sewer key there, and much like the town above it, the sewers are a maze of blocked passageways and locked gates, except a touch more deadly on account of their claustrophobic walkways. Did you hear that?
Let go of me.
I try and pop the audio up there so it's a bit clearer, but that thing definitely sounded like he was accusing me of grabbing his balls. Claustrophobic walkways and high enemy count, which is why I'm telling you to take more faces via shotgun blasts than you normally would down here. It's not too hard to wiggle your way out of an alleyway or dead-end street up on the overground, but down here getting yourself caught against an avalanche of rubble or an impassable fence can mean that you'll have a pack of hook-armed sewer monkeys shearing prime cuts off your ass before you can turn around to defend yourself. And those bloody creepers don't help anybody either. You can't pick what you're aiming at in this damn game, so all they end up doing is blocking your shots while the scratchers move in for the kill. And I mean, we're already up against it here with Harry's marksmanship. Dude aims like the vodka drank him. And we're not even in Russia. Second floor now. One of the more immediately unsettling aspects of the sewers, and also a nice bit of attention to detail from Team Silent, is that, of course, your radio doesn't work down here. So the only way you'll ever know if there's a monster in your immediate vicinity is either by listening very intently to the audio, which is already filled with random ambient noises designed to scare the shit out of you, or by running smack bang into one. And the scratchers were designed with this specifically in mind, because they have a very distinctive tapping noise that they make when they're up and about, but it's kind of a throwback to one of Resident Evil's more masterful touches where, upon entering a room, especially if you entered one and were greeted with an awkward fixed camera angle to intentionally obscure your surroundings, you had to stop for a moment and listen for a clue as to what might be waiting to tear you in half. The soft moaning and foot dragging of the zombie, the slow, heavy footsteps of the hunters. I think one of the shit scariest things about Resident Evil 2 was walking into a room and hearing a fucking licker strolling around on the ceiling, but as I'm sure you noticed, while Silent Hill doesn't rely so much on individual monster sound effects, the creatures you fight do have their own special static patterns on your radio to give you a rough clue as to what's coming up. I mean, I don't care. The air screamer could have Mumbo number 5 come on every time I'm within 10 meters of one. I'm still running away from the fucking thing. Just like I'm running away from this gang of toilet bastards. Oh, yeah, maybe later. There's one here waiting to catch you on your way out. Nope. Oh, I think I broke him. He didn't die, but he's sort of gone into a bit of a catatonic state though, hasn't he? There's mumblers down here intermittently as well. We'll see precisely one in a very short while once we're up in the resort area. We would have seen a lot more by now if we'd been playing the European version of Silent Hill, in which they replaced the grey children throughout the school and in the introductory nightmare sequence. They're kinda knife-fingered, dwarfish looking fuckers with sex holes for faces. Have pretty much the same attack as the grey children. They just cling to your leg and claw at you rather than stab you. I think they might even do a bit more damage than their uncensored counterparts, making the school area a tad more challenging to the uninitiated. But here we are now, finally surfacing in the resort area of the town. If the game hasn't frozen. There we go. This is the big tourist draw. This is what all those annoying sandal-wearing goons from down country bring their screeching bastard children to misbehaving. It's, seen better days, I admit. I'm not sure this destroyed house is marked on any of the tour maps, although, after what's gone on here throughout the series, this would be an incredibly dangerous place to complain or nurture any kind of resentment, lest it transform into a spider-limbed representation of itself and beat you to death with a door. Now, there's next to nothing we actually have to do here. We can make a straight run for the West Sanford Street Bridge and trigger the next major story development, but if we want to see all the endings, we're going to have to do us a side quest, and that starts right here in Annie's bar, which, like any good bar, is guarded by flesh-eating chimpanzees.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I guess so. But I'm beat. I thought I was a goner there. So how'd it go? Did you find a way out?
No, not yet. How about you?
Zip. But it's too soon to give up. This craziness can't go on forever. A military rescue squad should be here any time now. If they come through the town, we're home free.
I hope so.
I better get going. This isn't the time to stand around flapping our gums.
Do you know a girl called Alessa?
No.
You're a bad liar in a cheap suit, Kaufman. And you're incredibly lucky you still got both your eyes, because with Harry's shitty aim, you're in far more danger from me making that shot than that mumbler, who looked like he was trying to mate with you. But Kaufman's left us a gift. Oh yes he has. Just here between the pool tables. Kaufman must have dropped this. It's full of stuff. And by full, he means like two things. A key and a receipt. Don't judge Harry. He grew up in poverty. The amount of Christmases he got a key and a receipt from Santa. Too sad to mention. But If we pop into our inventory and take a look at our new prizes, we'll see that the receipt is from the Indian Runner General Store and also has the number 0473 rather scarily written across the top, and also a number 3 tag on the Kaufman key, indicating some sort of hotel room. Well, there's an Indian Runner just around the corner from us, and a motel further out on the corner of Sanford and Weaver, so let's go and poke our dirty little noses in there and see what we find, hey? Quickly now, or the monkeys will catch you. New street names honouring big-time horror writers in this hellhole include Sanford Street, after John Sanford, again like Kuntz, not so much of a horror author as he is dark thriller. Craig Street, after Kit Craig, an old pen name of Kit Reed, which is a newer pen name of Lillian Craig Reed, author of apocalyptic fiction mainly, such as Enclave and Little Sisters of the Apocalypse. And Weaver Street, after Tom Weaver, who isn't a fiction author per se, but has written a ton of very well regarded stuff on horror and sci-fi movies. My goodness, those apes nearly tore my spine from my back there. Here we are in the Indian Runner, where many mysteries are about to deepen. August 20th. He came by. I handed over the package that the woman left here. September 12th. He showed up at Norman's too. Don't want to be involved with the likes of them anymore, but I'm getting creeped out even more than before. Thought of leaving town, but I'm afraid of what will happen if I do. It stinks. It stinks of druggery and crackhead mischief. Check out the rear wall for some more clues. 3 loaves of bread, 3 cartons of milk, 2 dozen eggs. Delivered to back door daily, 8 AM. Rear entrance code 0886, Norman Young. Looks like we found the town fatty, or bodybuilder. Best be sure before we shout names at his window. Oh look, here's Norman. A man named Norman that owns a motel. Why, that's never signified anything bad for anybody. I say we go there right now and take a shower. But just a moment! Here's a drawer. Of course we want to open it, because it contains the very precious safe key. And when you know it, here's a safe right here that we can use it on. This is it, Harry. You're about to be set for life. Vast treasures await. What is this? Drugs? Yes, it is. It is absolutely drugs, and even worse, there's no way to take them. God damn it. Harry will drink any old crap he finds on the doorstep of a house, inject himself with experimental steroids he picks up in a hospital that's actively trying to kill him. But, oh no, little bit of sniff to push things along. Suddenly we're above all that. Wouldn't it be great to snort a couple of lines of that shit and just put your fucking fist through one of those rompers? Just jump on top of one and punch the shrieking hairy bastard to death. Whoop, no you don't. 0886. Thank you kindly, Norman. That grants us VIP access to your lovely motel. And everything about us screams VIP. Let's grab the magnet here that we'll use very shortly and take a look at the newspaper behind us. Newspaper. Very good, Harry. It's the same date as the one in the hospital. Investigation stalled. PTV dealers still at large. Suspicious deaths continue. Like the anti-drug mayor, a narcotics officer dies of a sudden heart failure of unknown origin. Yeah. Look at the magazine behind it, Harry. Harry. What? How about this on the wall? Poster is on the wall. Don't look at that now, though. I feel you, Harry. Come back later, hey? Hard to do your business when there's winged nightmare dinosaurs howling for your blood outside. September 10th. Took a package. Told to sit on it a while. Don't want to get involved, but can't disobey. He's probably linked to the death of the mayor and others. My God, who isn't dealing in this town? I guess when the monsters aren't roaming around, there's nothing much to do here besides get dangerously high and go and fight the lighthouse. Well, nothing more to be done here for the moment, so let's head out, cross the parking lot, and go and see what Dr. Kaufman's hiding in his room. Hopefully not himself. That would be embarrassing. Maid service. I'm here to fluff your pillows, to change your towels, and nothing else. Nothing else. Well now, we found us a hidey hole with a key in it, but our fingers are too wretchedly fat to poke through. Let's ignore the fact that we have an amazing floor-destroying hammer and use this tiny magnet to stealthily remove it instead. That gives us the motorcycle key. Now don't get excited. We don't get to ride around running down groaners or rompers or Dahlia or anything good like that. If you check the shower there, it tells you nobody's inside. Well, who are you expecting? Janet Leigh? There's a little garage that runs off one of the rooms in the office here, and that has the depressingly stationary motorcycle we need to investigate inside it. The cutscene that comes after is more than worth it though. Don't look at that poster, Harry. Don't let the devil inside you, boy. We'll just grab this shit. There is a health drink. Take it. Wait, have you not been paying attention? An old motorcycle. Looks like it's been sitting here for years. That's weird. The dust is wiped away just around the gas tank cap. You're getting nothing past Detective Mason, Kaufman. You drug-running fuck. A small glass vial wrapped in a plastic bag. What's this? It's like the busted vial I found in the director's office at the hospital. Oh, this is great. This is a gift.
Give me that.
What is this?
That's none of your business. Instead of messing with that, how about coming up with a way to get out of here? You shouldn't be hanging around here goofing off. What do you think you're doing? You want to get yourself killed? Get out of here.
Okay, take it easy.
Unless you want to die, keep your mind on business. Got it?
That guy's gotta be involved in the local drug racket. Man, was he pissed. And in such a rush too. That was probably dope in the bottle. Anyway, better let him do as he pleases. There's more than my life at stake. I guess I wasted my time. Better hurry, I'm worried about Cheryl. Yeah, you've already wound up the local wildlife, Harry. You wouldn't want anything to happen to their dealer, or you'll really end up pissing them off. Those monkeys especially. If they don't get their daily half-ton of crack, they'll start breaking the fucking windows to get to you. Long jog down Sanford Street to get ourselves to the pier now. That whole side quest will pay off right at the very end of the game. Saving Kaufman, and consequently getting his knickers in a twist, will automatically net you either the good or the good plus ending. The final deciding factor of which will also be presenting itself in, about 20 minutes time, give or take. There we go. Time for a trip to Nightmare Lands. Pack all the damn underwear you have.
What's this? Oh. Oh.
Not again. No, this time it feels different. Rather than shifting from reality to a nightmare, this is more like reality becoming a nightmare. I don't like this feeling, like something bad will happen. No doubt, something terrible is going on. Jesus Christ, you're cutting on quick, don't you, Harry? Where did you get that inkling? Where do your premonitions come from? Was it crashing your car into a ghost? Was it when your daughter disappeared into the traditional midsummer snow? The skinless dogs, the man pteranodons, the demon monkeys. I need your insight, Harry. I'm struggling to make the connection myself here. Was it... Humour me here, Mason. I don't possess your mighty intellect. Was it when we battled a 30-foot poison-spitting moth on top of the post office? When we were running for our lives around the water tower, taking desperate pot shots at the fucking thing with a high-powered hunting rifle to depressingly little effect. Was that about the moment we realized we weren't in motherfucking Kansas anymore? Stupid son of a bitch. How about right now? You ever been on vacation to a land of eternal night where a wailing siren turns the very ground beneath your feet into the tile set of a slaughterhouse? Harry's not sharing, gang. He's keeping all his secrets of deduction to himself. What an enigma. We are bound but to follow and marvel. Strolled past the crucified, flayed body on the wall there. You don't scare me, town. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all. And into some more plot.
Sybil,
Harry!
how did you get back here?
I followed the sewer. Were you the one who cut the fence?
Yeah. I'm glad you made it. I was worried about you.
You were worried? Where did you disappear to? Never mind. I want to know what's going on here. What is with this town?
This may sound really off the wall, but listen to me. You've got to believe me. I haven't gone crazy, and I'm not fooling around. At first, I thought I was losing my mind. But now I know I'm not. It's not me. This whole town. It's being invaded by the other world. By a world of someone's nightmarish delusions come to life. Little by little, the invasion is spreading, trying to swallow up everything in darkness. I think I'm finally beginning to understand what that lady was talking about.
Harry, hold on a minute. I don't get it.
Look, I don't understand it all myself. I guess I can't explain it.
Well, what's making this happen?
I don't know that either. But I do know Cheryl is there.
There?
Under whoever created this darkness. Cheryl is somewhere and she needs my help.
Harry, this whole thing's been a major blow to you. You need to rest.
Sybil,
The demon is awakening, spreading those wings.
Dahlia Gillespie.
Was it not as I said? I see it all now. Yes, everything. Hungry for sacrifice, the demon will swallow up the land. I knew this day would come. And what's more, the task is almost finished. There's only 2 left. To seal this town to the abyss, the mark of Samael. When it is completed, all is lost. Even in daytime, darkness will cover the sun. The dead will walk, and martyrs will burn in the fires of hell. Everyone will die.
So what am I supposed to do? I've got to save Cheryl.
It is simple. Stop the demon. The demon taking that child's form. Stop it before your daughter becomes a sacrifice. Before it is too late. Stop it! Stop it!
What do I do?
Go to the lighthouse on the lake. And to the center of the amusement park. Make haste. You are the only hope.
Look, Harry. I really don't get what's going on. But if there's a chance we can save your daughter, I'm in. I'll check out the amusement park. You go to the lighthouse.
Sybil, thanks.
You will need to use it.
Use what?
The flowers. Only with that can you stop it.
What about Sybil?
So there you go, big old stinking revelation in that cutscene. The other world, the monsters, and whatever else looks ugly and bloody in this town, it's all somebody's nightmarish delusions come to life. But whose? Who could dream up such foul atrocities? Barry. I don't care if it's the wrong game, it's Barry somehow. I know it. Any of these goddamn night flutters you see in this area, shoot them the fuck down or they will buzz around all over the bloody place, kicking you in the head until you can't tell the difference between seagulls and light aircraft. Too many damn stairs in this place. Meow! Eat piss, shithead. The lighthouse is just a little way up here. Sybil really drew the short straw heading to the amusement park. That's fucking miles away. What an idiot. Oh wait, we have to go there like right after this. Son of a bitch. Grab the low medikit here because you can never have enough healing supplies. Even though we haven't used a single one. Look, all I'm saying is you never know. You stock fucker. Too bad. Game emulation is never 100% accurate, you know? What if the emulator suddenly decides to drop fucking Sephiroth in here? I'm not equipped to deal with that. But I might be able to outlast him with my supply of several hundred health drinks, medipacks, ampoules, whatever, and chip away at him with my emergency hammer. Hopefully he won't take me seriously as a threat until it's too late. I wouldn't want him casting that ridiculous shit where he wipes out the entire fucking universe with a meteorite. Well, here we are at the lighthouse. There is no way to run up these stairs without looking like a fool. It's one of those gaming staircases. It looks cool, set up to look super atmospheric. Can't get up there without looking like you're rubbing your crotch all over the railings to mark your territory. Well now, something's amiss here.
Wait! Damn, I was too late.
Alessa's doing stuff. Alessa's involved. Shouldn't have stopped to torment all those air screamers. You can stay up there and mess about, but eventually you have to do another funny run down the stairs and get back to the boat. One of the best kill shots of the whole game coming up here. You ready? Get the fuck off my porch, lassie! Thankfully, you saved the trip back here.
Sybil hasn't come back. That creep's sure to show up at the amusement park pretty soon. Let me be on time.
Just can't get out of bed in the mornings. So, now we've got to head to the amusement park, which is anything but. To do that, we'll have to jump into another sewer, which is a rubbish idea at the best of times, but this one doesn't make a whole bunch of sense. The first time you go into sewers, you need to go under the lake, which is fair enough, but this time, you're using them because the roads disappeared. Well, shouldn't the sewers have disappeared too? Shouldn't... Oh, who cares? It's not like this place runs on fucking logic, is it? Get in there quick before the dogs eat you. Get in the shit pit. Before we go marauding through the townspeople's feces, however, let's have a quick catch up with Sybil. How's Sybil doing? Not good. Thankfully, your second trip to the sewers is much briefer than your first. No lock gates to navigate this time. You just gotta find the right way through and not dick yourself by charging into any dead ends. So let's get a bloody shake on. Sybil's already fucked everything up. We can't let Alessa complete her demonic graffiti. Bloody teenage ghosts, ruining this town for everybody. Poor old Sybil, she still thinks she's fighting drug addicts, doesn't she? Dear God, what if the monsters are the townspeople? What if they're only hostile because I shot first? That's why nobody except me seems particularly bothered about them. Mother of Christ, I massacred an elementary school. Killed everyone in the hospital. I'm an abomination. Sybil's just strolling around, high-fiving the rompers. How you doing today, Joe? Cautioning air screamers. Mr. Matheson, I'm not going to keep telling you. You can't be eating out of those bins, it's not polite. Well, you say sorry, but it don't mean nothing if you keep doing it. The music's getting scary and things are going bang. Let's get the fuck out of here. Alright, we made it to the amusement park. Nothing to bother us here besides a couple of grey children and some more harmless larval stalkers. Our only real attraction here is the boss fight coming up, the second and final variable in determining what sort of ending you're gonna get just around the corner here. This place is kind of a maze you have to figure out for yourself. There's no map for this hellhole. You get to explore it properly and more expansively in Silent Hill 3 with Heather. Alright, let's arm ourselves appropriately here. This bitch can take a kicking. That'll do. I prefer something high-powered and laser-based, but we'll have to wait for another playthrough for that. Walk onto the carousel and meet your next opponent. Oh great, Sybil's drunk again. Sybil! The children want to use the ride now. I haven't not been drinking, you son of a bitch! Ah fuck, I pissed myself. Something not quite right with our girl Friday here. She's all sluggish and red-eyed. Her breath stinks. And she's trying to shoot us. I just can't put my finger on it. Better put her down to be safe. Right, do not let Sybil shoot you. 2 blasts of her handgun and you're dead. 1 shot will knock you down, and while you're getting up, she's got all the time she needs to reload and aim again. So my usual strategy is to just strafe circles around her. My shoulder buttons are kind of fucked, so instead I'm going to use this carousel horse to block her aim. As long as you're the other side of the horse, she can't hit you. Now, if you got the red liquid in the plastic bottle from the hospital like we have, you don't have to fight her at all. You can just run straight up to her and use it to end this instantly, which we will in a second. I'm just showing you this for the sake of being thorough. You see there, once you damage her enough or she runs out of ammo, she'll chuck her pistol down, which is the safest time to do this, but again, you can just sprint up to her and use the liquid on her at the start of the fight also. Now, if you didn't get this while you were in the hospital, you have to kill her, which will affect your ending for the worst, and make her spit blood all over the camera. I'll show you when we're wrapping stuff up next episode. That gets rid of a mortifying worm problem. Oh, no, wait. Hold up a sec. Alright, that got rid of a mortifying worm problem.
Wake up.
There's a big job load of cutscenes now to take us out of this episode, so I'll let you sit back and enjoy.
Harry, what happened?
Shh, don't talk. I'll take care of you.
Harry, why did they take your daughter? Why her?
I'm not sure myself. But, you know, Cheryl isn't my biological daughter. I actually haven't told her yet. She probably already knows anyway, though. We found her abandoned on the side of the highway. nobody knew where she came from. We didn't have any kids of our own. My wife was sick, and it didn't look like she was getting any better. So we took Cheryl in.
So in that case...
There might be some connection between Cheryl and this town.
So what do you do now?
Cheryl is my daughter. I will save her no matter what. I figured you'd show. Hold it right there. I don't know who you are or what you're trying to do, and I don't care. Just one thing. Let Cheryl go. That's all I ask. What? What is this? Where's Cheryl? Give me back my daughter.
We meet at last, Alessa.
Dahlia Gillespie? Where's Cheryl? Where is she?
Alessa. This is the end of your little game. Mama?
Could she be...
You've been a ghastly little pest, haven't you, Alessa? I was careless, thinking you couldn't escape from our spell. But Mommy didn't know how much you'd grown. That's why I couldn't catch you all by myself. But what a pity, yes? Now you're half indebted to this man for his help.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Alessa, my dear little girl, there is one thing left I need you to do for me.
No! Get away from me!
Bad girl. Everything's ready. Let's go home.
What's going on here?
Harry.
Lisa. What happened? Where's Alessa and Dahlia?
Harry, listen. Something you said before has been bothering me. I just can't get it out of my head.
What is it, Lisa?
So I went to look in the basement. Even though I was scared as hell. Like you said, there were these creepy rooms. But nothing really unusual down there. But while I was down there, I got this weird feeling. Like I'd been there before. Like something happened there. But I can't quite remember somehow. What was it? Harry, help me. I'm so scared. I can't take this.
It's only a temporary thing. You're in shock from when you were knocked out. Don't fret about it. You'll remember after a while.
No. You don't understand.
Wait! Where do you think you're going?
Oh, I'm on. Lisa. Damn! What's that? That sound. From down there. It's coming from the basement. That, Harry, is the sound of the grand finale calling, and I will see you all in a couple of weeks to collect the charges.